Welcome to Nabeel Math Academy. This is Dr. Mohammed Nabeel. In this video, we are going to discuss about the derivative of the inverse trigonometric function. So first of all, we have to know what is the definition, what is the derivative of that trigonometric function y and y prime. So this is y and y prime. So when you have the function sine inverse, so the differentiation is 1 over square root of 1 minus x square. When you have a cosine inverse, it's just the same thing, only the change is with the minus. We will have with minus. And the next one, we will have a tan. So it is a tan y and y prime, y prime. So if it is a tan theta, tan inverse x. So I write it 1 over 1 plus x square. Similarly, we will have a cotan inverse is equal 1 over 1 plus x square and with the negative sign. This is a only difference, right? Now the next one, we will have a two more trigonometric function, which is a cosec and sec. So for the secant inverse x, which is equal 1 over x square root of x square minus 1, and whereas the cosec inverse x is the negative. So you will have a negative part. So you will have the negative sign. That's it. So we are using these 6 formulas to solve the problem. So this is the first one, and we will have the one more. This is the second, the tan and cotan. And then we have cosec and sec. Cosec and sec. Okay, let us solve the problem here first. So the first one is the direct. What is the differentiation of the tan x? Tan inverse x. So you will get direct rule. So this is y prime is equal. So 1 over 1 plus x square. That's it. So here the next one is in the product. Y product, because it's a product of two functions. F, it is g. So you will get fg plus fg. F prime, g prime. And then when we have a y prime is equal, so what is this? F differentiation 1, sine inverse fixed, plus x is fixed, differentiation of sine is 1 over square root of 1 minus x square. And the final step is just writing as a term. So you will get sine inverse here. It is x over square root of 1 minus x square. So this is the final answer. Here we are using the product rule. Now the next one, coming to the next one, we have over. So whenever you will have a over, so we will use the quotient rule. What the quotient rule says? G square, G fixed, F prime, F fixed, G prime. Is the same rule we are going to apply here. So this is Y prime is equal, it is over tan inverse x whole square. Tan inverse x is fixed. What is the derivative of x? So it is 1 minus x is a fixed. What is the derivative of tan inverse? 1 over 1 plus x square. Now you cannot simplify anything, leave it as it is the term. So you will have here over tan inverse x whole square, and here you will have a tan inverse x minus x over 1 plus x square. If you want to simplify, you can just cross multiply and bring it this one in the next step. So this you can do it further simplify. Now the next one, it is a function of function. You have a function as the function. So you will see here, first I have to differentiate the tan inverse. After that we will do it the x square. So therefore it's a composition function. We will apply the chain rule. So first one, y prime is equal tan differentiation, tan inverse. If it is a x, I will use here, this is the x. If you have a x, I have to use the x square. But here, what is your x value? It is x square. So I write it here 1 over 1 plus whole square is my tan inverse definition. But in place of x, you will have x square. So therefore, the first part is over. What about the next one? Into product. So what is the derivative of x square, which is 2x? After that, the next step is simplify. So here you will have a 2x over 1 plus x to the power 4. So x to the power 4. And similarly here also the chain rule or the function of function. So first you have to use the power, the first differentiation. The next is the tan inverse. So how will you do this one? Y prime is equal. When you do the power, so it is x to the power of 1, right? X power n rule is what? X power n rule. So n into x to the power n minus 1. Similarly, I will bring it to n power 1. So power is over. Now what about the inside? So inside is tan. So tan differentiation is 1 over 1 plus x square. Now if you write it together, so the final answer will be 2 tan inverse over 1 plus e power 1 plus x square. That's it. Yeah. So the next two questions you have here. Sine inverse of root x. So what is sine inverse? So y prime is equal 1 over. Since here also the chain rule, first you have to do the sine inverse. After that root 2. So if you do this one, 1 over square root of 1 minus x square. But the x square here is other x, root x. And then multiply. So what is the derivative of root x? 1 over 2 root x. Now y prime is equal 1 over square root of 1 minus x. Root and square get cancelled. You will have 1 over 2 root x. That's it. Next here we will have the same thing, cosine. First differentiation. Next you have to go with the e, x square. So it is inverse was minus 1 over square root of 1 minus x square into what is your x? Here it is x square. Now what is the derivative of x square, which is 2x. Now if you write it in the simplified form, you will get minus 2x over square root of 1 minus x power 4. 1 minus x to the power 4. Now here this is the chain rule again. So first you will do it the differentiation for the e, number 1 chain rule, number 2 and number 3. So this is what you will go for the order. So let us differentiate this one. Y prime first e power x, this is the e power x, same, e is over, e differentiation is over. Now what is the derivative of tan? Tan is 1 over 1 plus x square. This is also done. Now when you go with the last part, so what is the differentiation of x? It is equal 1. Usually we are not writing. Suppose if it is x square, I will write it 2x. So what is the final answer? You will have here e to the power tan inverse x over 1 plus x square. 1 plus x square. Then here the same thing. First I have to do the differentiation for e, then sine inverse, then the root. So this is a composition function, chain rule. So y prime is equal e to the power is same, e to the power sine inverse x root x. Then what about the sine? 1 over 1 minus square root of 1 minus x square. But what is your x value? That is root x into what is the root differentiation? So 1 over 2 root x. Now if you simplify this one, you will get e to the power sine inverse root x over square root of 1 minus, so root and square get cancelled, you will get only x. In the other part you will have 2 root x. So this is the final answer. Now the last problem here, we will have a function which is a big function. If you use a regular method, so it is f, g, then you have a quotient and product, very big expression. So whenever complicated function are there, we will use the len as we discussed in our previous video. So we will have here take len both side because it's a complicated function. Take len both side. So you will have, so you will get len y here, len of sine inverse x plus here you will get x len e. I use the property of the power as well. Now what about the denominator? All the terms in the denominator will be minus log of len of cosine x minus len of x square minus 5. Now since this value is equal 1, we know this part which is equal log e base e which is equal 1. Now what is the differentiation now? 1 over y prime. What about this one? First you have to do the len 1 over sine inverse. When you do the sine inverse, 1 over square root of 1 minus x square. When you do the x, we will get 1. We will get 1 plus the second part. This is the first one. What is the second one? The x differentiation is 1 because this part become 1 minus. What about this one? Here also the same thing. Len first differentiation which is equal 1 over cosine. Cosine differentiation minus sine. Next for this part. Now for this one 1 over x square minus 5 into 2x when you differentiate inside. Now I write it the final answer y prime is equal y times of 1 over sine inverse x square root of 1 minus x square plus 1 minus of minus it become plus sine over cosine which is tan x minus 2x over x square minus 5. That's it. Now at the last you will replace y is equal the question. So here I have to replace this part as this one. So y. So this is the same y you have. The question y prime is equal. So this one I write it the entire part is equal a. So this is a into a. So this is the final answer.